Hey Internet, in today's video we're going to talk about Dino arrows and Elder God arrows. I'm a little bit late to the show, I'm 1 week late, but let's begin. So you need 95 fletching for Dino arrows slash Elder God arrows, and you also need 95 fire making for one of the components. So as you can see, we're in player owned farm, which is just north of Argandine? I can't pronounce things, but yeah, use this lodestone, get to here, and then go up the stairs so inside this house, go up the stairs, and we'll get to the place where you can actually gather the materials. And by all means, you can just skip all of this and just buy it on Grand Exchange. You also need to complete the quest Extinction. So this one, just wiki how to do it and you'll be fine. Okay. So you talk to this lizard dude, Gallagher, and he'll allow you to do this egg incubation thing. So you got some good ones, you got some bad ones, and occasionally you get some dino eggs as well for your Anachronia farm. Alright, so incubating will give you some dino tips. Sharp shell shard, rather. I just call them dino tips because you're going to be making dino arrows. I don't know why they didn't call it dino arrows. I mean dino tips, rather. So the bad ones, you put them here, and they'll give you more sharp shell shards. That could be a tongue twister. Alright, so next you need the wood, or like, I guess the shaft, arrow shaft. So there we go. And yeah, we'll make it even. Should be fine. Yeah, there. Oh, a little bit too much, but that's okay. So now you got your shaft, you got your tip. Now if you click on this tree, it will take you to this part of Anachronia. So you are here. So if you want to take the long way, you can teleport to Anachronia waypoint and then just run west and all the way down here. Wouldn't recommend it, but that's another option if you really wanted to go the long way. Alright, so next you need the third ingredient, which is the dino feathers. At least that's what I call them. It's actually like a propellant. I believe that's what it's called. It's basically dino poop. So you gotta feed these dinos until they poop, and you burn the dino poop into propellant. This may take a little while. You can just ignore the colors if you're colorblind as well. I mean, you've got the names there, but I just ignore the colors and titles. Basically what you do is just rotate all 4 feeding troughs, and you'll eventually get your dinosaurs or baby dinos to poop. Alright, so we've done 3, and here's our 4th, just up here, and we got some dino poop. Okay. Alright, so once you have that, you basically ignite your poop, and it becomes dino propellant. So basically you got your traditional feather, your shaft, your arrow tip, and then you flitch them. Alright. And of course wear your flitching outfit, flitching cape. I didn't do that, but you should if you're making a lot of these. And now we'll move on to the Outer God arrows. So you need 45 resonant anima from each one. And just... oh yeah. So make sure you complete the arrow crafting process. So flitch it and then feather it and tip the arrows, then charge. So I didn't get the full arrow, but you can see the ability. You get plus 15 damage, but you minus 10% accuracy. And we'll make some jazz arrows. We'll talk about those a little bit later. Okay. Alright, looks like I don't have enough. Let me just grab some from the bank that I've done earlier. One sec. I thought I would have enough, but didn't. Okay, cool. Alright, so let us... so next is win, and yeah, we'll discuss these after I made some. Now we got Bic. So 45 of each to create, so you only need 45 of your respective Elder God resonant energy or anima. Okay, so let's start off with Win. It's got a whole novel worth of text. Basically, the more damage you do with basic abilities, the more damage stacks and more accuracy you get. And when you use thresholds, the stacks are removed. That is the short version. This can be good on bossing or on bosses with high defense. Alright, next we're moving to the big arrow. It is just a super damage over time arrow. It adds poison to the monster, so 2% per stack, and it goes up to 200 stacks. So this is good against bosses with high HP, and it only works on monsters that can be poisoned. Finally, we got the Jazz Dragon Bane arrows. You can also make the Demon Bane arrows by using the Tune Baneite aura. I would not recommend this. This is mainly used in Elder God Dungeon 2 for the Dragon Dungeon. And the reason why I'm negative about this one is that you got your classic Dragon Bane arrow. The ability on the classic one is better than your Elder God arrow. Yes, the Elder God arrow is more consistent, but it consumes it per hit, whereas this one doesn't consume and is got a better overall passive ability. So it's a 0 to 32% damage from abilities versus a flat 30% from all damage. That's the Jazz Dragonbane arrow. And it's a 20% hit chance increase versus a 30% hit chance increase. And it deals 40% normal damage, so your auto attacks, and it has an RNG of 0 to 32% for abilities. Overall, I think this is better, just because it doesn't consume arrows and it has a better effect. But if you want higher DPS for Elder God dungeons too, for the Dragon Dungeon, by all means use this, but I think regular Dragonbane arrows probably is a more economic option if you don't want to blow your arrows, because these are 2k, yeah, 2.3, yeah, 2.4, so you know they're 2 point something k per arrow, and you're going to be consuming a lot. So if you got a slightly lower version but it's more consistent and it doesn't consume the arrow, just use that one. Don't waste your GP on this one unless you're doing ED2. I keep saying that. Don't use these on Slayer. That is just wasting GP. Just use this if you're going to do Slayer. Honestly, just use this for ED2 as well. Use the regular one. It'll save you a lot of GP. The other two, of course, they're very good for bossing. And yes, for the high requirements, are they worth it? Yeah. Well, these two are worth it, and Fool as well. Fool, Win, and Bic, they are worth it. Jazz, no. Don't consider Jazz. You've got a better version that you can get. Alright. Better in terms of ability, not so much damage, but you don't use it for the damage anyways. Thanks for watching. Hope you had a great day. Be sure to like, subscribe, share with your friends, ring the bell, turn on all notifications. Leave a comment below. What do you think about Dino arrows and Elder God arrows? Until next time, see ya.